Hey guys, okay, welcome back to another video with Carl's Garage. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how I rebuilt this crashed car that you're looking at. This is the Chevy Impala 2013. As you can see, it was a pretty bad accident. My wife was in the car. She was testing it out for me. I was actually about to sell it, and she put it through the wall because there was something going on with the gas pedal and something like that. So this right here, that's me talking about the video. This is the tow truck pulling the car away from the building. It actually wouldn't start, but you're gonna see here where I actually fixed it. So mind you, this project was a former patrol car that I had to fix and get back to perfect. There was a lot of issues. I fixed the entire front end, basically fixed the coolant leak, fixed a lot of things, but now we got the car back at my house. And as you can see, there's a lot of damage right there to the driver's side, and it's still in this position, will not work. Both airbags did go off, which is very weird. You wouldn't think that this little small accident would set off both airbags, but it did. I think because it hit the computer, which is right there behind the airbox. That headlight, which is on the ground, actually still works. I have it in my garage, but the plastic on the front of the headlight is all out. The engine I knew was gonna run good. That's why I was actually able to sell this vehicle. But I knew that the engine was gonna run good because it ran good before the accident and there wasn't too much damage to it. I really did have to take a little while and figure out how to fix this car to get it started. So I did a lot of research on the computer of this car because there is a security system. If you stick the key in, it's not gonna wanna start. And then once the airbags go off, it kind of resets a lot of stuff. So you can see a lot of the little bit of damage right there to the crumple zone. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. It crumpled. I was actually able to pull this out, and you will see here. Oh, they're right there. Right there underneath is the computer, and then we got the front core support, the little plastic support that goes right there, and then it pushed in the radiator. But again, what was crazy is no leaks. Zero leaks. This accident caused zero leaks. So this is a video at night where I'm about to pop the hood and I'm gonna show you guys some more. And I was doing a lot of research and I'm like, listen, I just gotta get to the computer. If I can get to the computer and I can reset and I can take all the little latches off of the computer, I can reset it, and I'm pretty sure, I was pretty confident after doing a lot of research that I could get this thing started. And I knew, see, it like shifted a little bit. That's where you can see a little bit of the blue. And I realized once I can get it started, I can fix it and it's worth selling versus scrapping it out, because I almost scrapped it. And this car was still worth 35, up to $5,000, depending on your area and how much work you want to put into it, because it was just such a really reliable, super clean running car. It's rare that you find these Impalas that run well. These V6s, they have a pretty bad reputation, but with my experience and the fact that these things were used as cop cars for decades, my experience with them is that it's a really solid engine as long as you got the one that looks like this. So today's the day when we had my neighbor, he's seen me and my wife trying to pull it with these little strings, those little red strings that are on the engine. So my wife, I had her film and I was in there stepping on the brake. I also had the e-brake on and I had it in neutral. I had it in neutral because I didn't want the car to be pulled in park and mess up something with the transmission. You never want to do that. You really never want to tow a car in park. You always want to try to pull it in neutral. So this right here, he's going to go pretty slow, and he's got the good tow straps, and you can actually see on camera, you can see the core support moving just a little bit. At this time also, my front tires are flat. I have the new tires. The day the car got crashed, the new tires arrived. They were in the garage. But again, I knew that as long as I could get some room to that computer, I could fix it and get this car started. And this car started running. I got the blue title. It is a rebuilt title, but it's still a great car. So that was the confidence that I had. And I've done this plenty of times. I've done exactly what you're looking at on screen. Sorry for the butt crack. So, but I've done exactly what you're looking at on screen a bunch of times throughout my history. Collision repair is my background. That's why I came to Texas from New York, was for collision repair. So I've done this on a machine, and I've done this in body shops, and I've done this just like this, shade tree mechanic. I've done this on multiple locations. So that's me. I ran inside to grab something. She's still filming. I forgot what I was going in there to grab, but I went in there to grab something. But as we take a closer look here, I've got it on the core support, which is connected by only a few bolts. Now, if I could do this again, I would have put the strap more on the the crumple zone instead of on the core support, because you're about to watch what could have been of a pretty big accident. Oh, okay. So I guess I didn't put that in the video, but we ended up pulling it out and ended up ripping the core support off. I was able to bolt that right back up. Right here, this video right here is very important with the airbag. So the airbag on the right side, you saw that little hole. I was able to stick that little pick tool in there, get the left side of the airbag unhinged from there. The right side was already done. I removed the airbag. I did end up putting it back with duct tape because I wanted to tell it to somebody who could put an airbag in it, and I ended up doing that. As far as the passenger airbag, the guy who I sold it to, again, he flips cars, so he wasn't worried about either one. I did not feel comfortable selling this vehicle to like a regular person, maybe somebody with a family or something like that, who, if, God forbid they get into an accident in the future because they don't want to fix anything and there's no airbags, and then they try to do, lawsuits or something like that. So that was the airbag situation. Here we are, we're back again. I'm showing you that I was able to pull it out and stick everything back up. So as you see, outside of the fender, everything is lined up. Like it's lined up, everything is good. I did the entire dash, and I have other videos on that, so please go check out the channel. So as you see, the dashboard is back. I plastic welded that. I fixed the airbag with duct tape, black duct tape and stuff like that. So now it's time to put on the tires. Put on the tires, and I'm about to go do that here soon. I don't think I filmed that part, but that's exactly what I did, because now that she's all put back together, I can actually drive it. And if I can drive it, I can put that into videos for Facebook to sell it, which is what I ended up doing. So it was a very each step process. Again, the longer videos, the full length videos are on the channel. So I tell you guys, please hit the subscribe button and head on over to Carl's Garage to check out those full length videos. Right here, this is the video after the tires are put on. Still no headlight, but she runs. Now, she was having troubles starting because the security switch. So sometimes you got to turn the key forward, let it sit for like 10 seconds, then start it, and it'll start. But again, because we did all of the inner tie rods, outer tie rods, 4 wheel bearings, all 4 brake rotors, everything underneath, she ran great. She still needed an alignment, but outside of that, that vehicle ran tremendously. That's the reason why I blacked out the chrome trim. It already came with tint. And then this right here, this is the final product. This is the guy who I sold it to. He had a body shop, and as you can see, he put it right back to mint condition. You can see that headlight is old. He got a new one. He got all the pieces. You can see the side mirror there is still a little cracky. He didn't fix that. But this right here, I don't know if it's still for sale. I'll leave a comment down below, but that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Appreciate everything. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.